Hey everyone, and welcome back to more Nameless, the one thing you must recall. Hey, as you could probably tell by the screen here, it's completely different from where we last left off in the last episode. Really quick recap, we finished another day at school we had class with Mr. Eugene, and we nearly had like a whole it's like Dexter just met the Hunger Games and he was trying to dissect some of our boys in our class, and we managed to avert that crisis, thank God, thanks to Zoe being all dramatic. And then afterwards, we went on to the next chapter, which is called Banjul, and then that was when we actually visited the cafe Tay worked at with Zoe and Shinbi, and we met Tay there. We also figured out that Banjul has a very nice abundance of male specimens, very fine male specimens, as Zoe is delighted by that fact. But anyways, after that that was a really short chapter. Then we ended off starting at the very beginnings of the Cat Named John chapter, which I had said before that I may or may not leave it in the main Let's Play, but I decided to cut out a good chunk of it because it was already included in the Demo 2 play, and I already did a Demo 2 play video, so if you guys haven't played it yourself or you guys have already played the game, then you don't need to watch it, but if you guys haven't done any of it, then you should watch that video before coming back to this video just to like catch up on what happened in like the good beginning section of this chapter. So everything was the same as the Demo 2, like nothing changed. There was no extra prompts or extra like little scenes, because if there was I would have included them, but everything was basically the same. My choices were also the same as I had done in the Demo 2, so like really quickly if Hanny had the choice to suggest the student government council club to Lance or not, and I chose not to because I felt it was a little imposing of us. Like, if he doesn't want to do it, then like why would we force him to do it? And then afterwards, when Yeonho disappeared for the rest of the day of the school after he took off in Yuri's class, and then the cat showed up, and then the cat took off, we chased after the cat instead of looking around the school. And then in the midst of chasing the cat, we got really tired, but it gave us the option to like take a break in running or like to keep running, and we kept running, or I kept running. I chose to keep running, and then we met up with Yeonho again, and da 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 da. And the only difference that I found, a part that was like different from this main game than the Demo 2, was when we all gathered together at like it was nighttime, and we all gathered together in front of the house, just kind of like reflecting on the day's events and like what we should do with the cat named John. Yuri had mentioned that he was worried about taking the cab the next morning to go to school, but then Hanny was like, no, you shouldn't take the cab because that's too damn expensive, and we should all just take the bus together because even though it's uncomfortable, we should get used to it. And she doesn't like the fact that the boys and the rest of them go to school separately. And she also mentioned that like it would be different if they had like a limousine or a van that they could all go to school together. And so when everyone was going inside, Yuri had a little extra line that wasn't included in the Demo 2, and that was him just thoughtfully saying, a limousine, huh? But nobody heard him, and that's quote. That's exactly what happened. He said that really thoughtfully to himself, but no one had heard him. So now we're into the next day, and that kind of like, I can understand why the creators decided to take that one little line out of the Demo 2, because that was a huge dead giveaway as to what the whole commotion was about the very next morning, which we are right before now, where Red just burst into our room and was like, he like acted like somebody just up and died in front of our front lawn or some shit. So this is where we are at now. Next day, Henny's getting ready to go to school and stuff like that, and then like we all know that Red comes in and he's all frantic. And we had no idea in the Demo 2. We thought it was a really serious matter, but like now I kind of figured, with that in mind, what Yuri said, Yuri probably just up and went and got himself a limousine, and that's the whole fuss about right now. So let's continue. So yeah, let's see. I have my textbook, my notebooks, my wallet, and my phone. Nothing more, right? So I checked one more time just in case I left anything behind, and I closed my bag. I finished eating and packing, so all I had to do now was to go to school.
큰일이야! 엄청나게 큰일이라고!
There we go. Normally I would have gotten mad at him for knocking, but this time he looked so serious that I got scared. What's happening now? I felt like something bad just happened. What happened?
일단 나와봐. 어서.
We all know what happens, so I'm guessing I know what happens. Huh, wait. Red held onto my arm and dragged me out. The living room was empty. Did everyone go out already? Where's everybody?
밖에 있어. 우리도 빨리 나가자.
Yes, it's Harry. Something big must have happened if everyone ran outside already. I followed Red and hurried out. Everyone was standing at the first floor. What's everyone doing here? What? Is it a limousine? I was approaching the boys from behind when I suddenly became speechless. The body shined gloriously as if it had just been Okay. Okay, so it's probably not Yuri with the limousine, but it's probably Yuri suntanning in the morning in all his naked glory. Oh my god. Oh wait, no. Wait, I was right. What am I thinking? Holy shit, this is so weird. Okay, I just told you, like, my mind just completely went off in a different route. It's just like, wow, holy shit, you need to, like, calm down. You know, think about Jesus. The flawless wheels and the emblem lighted under the morning sun drew everyone's attention, so I was right. See, it's a limousine. It seemed to say, I'm expensive, so serve me carefully. Candy, you really need to stop talking as if this object was a living person. I'd be, like, mistaking it all for, like, Yuri. Yuri and your shenanigans. A limousine. There's a limo in front of my house. Yes. The car I thought I might ride once on my wedding day was right in front of my eyes. I couldn't believe my own eyes and wondered what this was all about. Why is this car in front of our house? I don't know. Why don't you ask Yuri?
우리의 통학용 교통수단이래요.
Ah, hells yeah. It's a new rad. Ha! Yeonho said innocently. He must not know what this majestic car is.
오늘부터 이 차를 타고 아카데미에 가게 될 거래요. 그런데 마스터, 진짜 이 차 타도 돼요?
Why? I'm afraid too. Its splendor was intimidating. If someone scratches the car, they'll have to use their life savings to pay off the insurance. But there was something more important than that. Our ride to school? Who the hell told you, Yuri?
그야 바로 이 몸이지, my honey.
Yes, I know. Because, you know, you just dropped a major bomb hint, but nobody heard. Only us. Yuri suddenly appeared from behind. What? What are you talking about, Yuri?
어제 그 악몽 같은 버스를 타고 나서 곰곰이 생각했지. 이렇게 계속 버스를 타고 다니다간 내 미모가 순식간에 망가지고 말 거라고. 그렇다고 택시를 타려고 해도 너희가 좀 시끄러워야 말이지.
Yeah, cause it's damn expensive, okay?
그래서 그냥 사버렸어.
You bought it. You didn't even rent it, but you bought it. Holy, what the hell? This is on a completely different level from me collecting dolls.
이 몸의 품위를 떨어뜨리지 않으면서도 안전하게 우리 모두를 이동시켜줄 든든한 녀석이지. 왜 그런 말도 있잖아. 밥이 없으면 빵을 먹으면 되잖아.
That's Marie Antoinette, and look where she ended up.
그렇다면 나는 이렇게 말하고 싶군. 버스가 싫으면 리무진을 타면 되잖아. 뭐 같은 맥락 아니겠어?
No, Yuri. The modern Marie Antoinette, yep. I wonder if he knows that the person who said that was guillotined. I love how me and Hanny are in the same world. The synergy, man. She and I are so alike. Jesus, it almost scares me.
가능한 한 편하게 아카데미에 가고 싶은 네 마음은 알겠지만 이건 빵과 비교하기에는 좀 과한 것 같다.
Yeah, you
좀
didn't.
오버한 것 같아, 유리.
You didn't even consider a van. You just up and went and got a limousine because, you know, your tastes and preferences. Like Hanny even says, like, it's either a limousine or a van, and you could have chosen the latter, but you went on with the limousine.
오버는 무슨? 이 몸이 타고 다니실 건데 이 정도는 돼야지.
Yes, Yuri. Yes.
우와, 차가 엄청 길다. 나 이런 거 처음 봐. 이렇게 엄청난 게 유리 네 전함이라는 거지? 이거 우리가 타도 돼?
He says your ship. It's not a ship. Jesus.
이봐, 그만 좀 만져. 손자국 찍히잖아. 그리고 방금 말했듯이 앞으로 우린 이 차를 타고 아카데미에 갈 거야.
Okay. As big as the limousine was, so was my headache. Yeah, it's a little flashy to just ride this to school, Yuri. Like, seriously.
아, 참. 그리고 마이 허니가 원했던 대로 스마트폰도 다 개통했어. 자, 여기 하나씩 받아.
At least he got everyone smartphones like he promised. Yuri took out 4 smartphones from his bag.
와, 그럼 이제 마스터랑 화상 채팅할 수 있겠네요.
Yeah! Oh my god! The boys were excited at their smartphones, plus the limo. Such a ball in life, holy shit. The smartphones felt pretty compared to the limo in front of my eyes. Just OMG, that's all I can say.
이거 진짜 우리가 타도 돼요? 너무 비싸 보이는데 괜찮을런지.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous too.
당연히 괜찮고 말고. 내 차에 내가 타겠다는데 무슨 문제가 있겠어?
But it's a limousine, for crying out loud. And who's driving this? Are you driving this? Did you get your license too? There's so many problems I don't even know where to start. I ask you this several times a day, but where do you get the money? You're not doing something bad, are you? Yeah, Yuri, I still think Yuri has a sugar mama somehow, somewhere. Like, he's not telling us about it. Or, I don't know, maybe he really is involved in drugs.
Shh.
What? Yeah, what? Yuri put the sunglasses he was holding onto my lips. I noticed even the sunglasses were from a high fashion label. What the hell? Where is he getting all? Sugar mama, I swear. I felt my head spin at all the luxury items I'm seeing today.
마이 허니는 궁금한 것도 많군. 나에 대해 지대한 관심이 생기는 모양이지? 그건 환영이지만 더 이상 알려고 하지 마.
But still, Yuri, like, if we're gonna get involved in some shady shit, and like, I need to know why gangsters are at my door when the time comes, you know?
공주님은 아무런 걱정 없이 왕자가 준비한 백마에 타기만 하면 된다고. 그 외의 소소한 문제들은 신경 쓰지 마.
If the price of that limousine is trivial, then I'm less significant than a dust particle floating in the air.
걱정하지 마. 그땐 내가 널 있는 힘껏 들이마셔주지. 내 안에서 영원히 못 빠져나가도록 말이야.
Ew, that line is so gross. It's so cheesy. Ugh, it's not even cold and I'm getting goosebumps. I love this girl. Oh my god. If I hear any more of this, I'll turn into a chicken and fly away.
덧붙여 말하자면 운전은 내가 해. 너희들은 마음 놓고 타기만 하면 돼.
Also, you do have what? You know how to drive? Yeah. How the hell did I don't? And I think he has it in his head that being a driver is cool. I don't trust this. I pondered over whether I should point out that a limo driver isn't that cool. Yeah, it's not.
그런 소소한 궁금증은 나중에 천천히 풀어주도록 하지. 그럼 갈까, 마이 허니?
Yuri winked. I lost my words and just stared blankly at the limo with its door open. God, today won't be so smooth after all. Yeah, oh my god. Everyone's gonna think like some celebrity is gonna show up from Hollywood when we arrive at school when it's just us. I do have a hobby I can't tell anyone about, but besides that, I was completely ordinary on the outside. So I thought that I would ride a limousine once in my life on my wedding day. But what I'm seeing right now is overturning all of that. Who knew that I'd take a limo to school? Maybe my grandpa up there would have known. Anyways, every day I've been going to school in the car of everyone's dreams, in a freaking limousine.
자, 총사령관이 내렸으니까 이번엔 내 차례다.
왜?
아, 서두르지 말라고. 체리보이는 신경 쓰지 말고 공주님은 천천히 내려. 다치면 안 되니까 말이야.
마스터, 교실에서 뵐게요.
Yeah, bye Yeonho. Yeonho, you're the only one who's like normal with like, and also Tae and then Lance too. Yeonho said bye to me with his twinkling eyes. Every time one of the boys get off, I can hear girls screaming. Oh my god. Seeing the crowd, I feel like I'm looking at movie stars getting on the red carpet. Yeah, no kidding. Of course, this is so not a red carpet event. It's just people going to school, normal thing that happens every day. I wish. The number of screaming girls grew and they started to form a massive crowd around the limousine. And among those girls, a lot of them were looking for Yeonho. Ah, no! Stay away from my baby. Yeonho wasn't getting off the car even after saying bye to me.
저 마스터 조금 더 여기서 같이 있고 싶지만 그러면 마스터가 난처해지겠죠?
No, you stay here as long as you want. I don't care. Haters gonna hate. Yeah.
그럼 교실에서 뵐게요.
Right? You're gonna get trampled out there. Oh my gosh. I fear for your safety. Yeonho looked disappointed, but as soon as he opened the door and went out, the girls started screaming crazily. But I have no idea why half of those girls aren't wearing our school uniform. What the hell? If you don't go to our school, then who the hell are all of you then? After Yuri, Yeonho, Red, and Tae got off the car, I was alone. Right, Lance left early for school because of his discipline duties. Yeah, he's like, fuck that, I ain't got time for this. When the four boys entered the school gate, the noisy crowd naturally disappeared along with them. That's great. Less trouble for me. I took the chance and quietly got off the car. Hopefully no one sees me. Phew. I can't make an objective decision yet on whether the bus or the limo is the safer way to go to school. If a crowd forms every day like today, it might be more dangerous than a packed bus. But it's definitely better than I'll never be late for school. I got off the car, brushed off my clothes, and headed to the gate. I was about to pass the gate when I saw a familiar face. Lance! It's Lance who started his discipline guide duties. Oh, so he's like, I see. So like, yeah, like apparently in Japan culture and like I guess Korean culture as well, like there's like this like monitor that's at the school entrance just to make sure that like students aren't late, and if they're late they get like punished. Or like they also like check to see if they're wearing their uniforms properly and shit like that, and they don't, and all the stuff. Okay, yeah. Oh, so he's on that duty. Okay. I took a glimpse at him for the last time and went through the gate and missed the girls. I was gonna say like,
리무진 소년 앞시셨군.
oh, so Zoe saw me. Oops. Hi, girl. I was gonna say like, oh, Lance is like, he's cold on the outside, but he's probably really a nice guy. And you know, I feel like I would definitely romance him second. Yuri can be last because I can't handle his ass. Okay. Stop it. There were so many people today.
네가 누리는 것에 비하면 싼 대가지.
Yeah.
아침마다 멋진 남자들과 함께 리무진에서 내리는 등굣길이라니. 그런 행운이 또 어디 있겠어? 게다가 교문에는 아이스 프린스가 서 있고 말이야. 정말 눈호강한다니까.
Not really. It's kind of troublesome, really. But at least she ain't hating for it. Like, so far, like, typical to Korean dramas, there's no bitch, like, like, the bitchy character, the one that gets easily jealous of, like, you know, how all these, like, handsome guys are like, around me and shit. She my homegirl. A week before, when I first came to school in the limo, Zoe clung on to me and started interrogating me about everything. Oh, so we get a time skip. Oh, wow. Okay, wow. So I had to come up with whatever excuse I can, like I did when they transferred to the school. I told her that Mr. Yuri was giving me a ride as a thank you for being a guide for the Hot Five. I added that I couldn't refuse, and that I only found about the limo on the day I started taking it. I would never be able to tell her the honest details, but I had no choice but to tell her that I was taking the limo. Well, no, even if I didn't tell her, she would have soon found out anyways since there's such a big fuss. Yeah, like,
피곤해 보인다.
it's hard to miss a limo coming into the front gate and like a shit ton of girls just squealing over it. Yeah, I am tired, Shinbi. Zoe said, well, so that's not Zoe, that's Shinbi. Game, get your shit together. Shinbi said while sipping her strawberry milk with a straw. Yeah, a bit. It's natural that I feel tired after getting through that enormous crowd. I wasn't physically in a battle, but I just feel so exhausted.
피곤하다고? 왜? 아침부터 핫5로 눈호강하고 왔잖아.
So you don't understand. I told you even you'd be tired after seeing a bunch of scary girls run at you in the morning. I'm thinking of talking to Mr. Yuri about me just taking the bus.
그럼 너 대신 나한테 오면 안 돼?
No, no, bitch.
집이 반대 방향이잖아.
That too, what she said.
상관없어. 일찍 가서 기다리면 되지. 저 드림카를 타기 위해서라면 그깟 시간과 돈이 아깝겠니?
I think Zoe thinks of our house as a limousine stop. I left her to chatter on and took out my smartphone. Ooh, I didn't get any texts. This is fancy. Oh, I was hoping I would like be able to interact with it. Oh, okay, fine. I guess everyone's busy trying to make their way to the building, into the building, since no one has contacted me yet. Yuri ended up getting smartphones for everyone. Thanks to that, we can contact each other without any trouble. Yay! As expected, Yeonho's the one who texts me the most. Tae, Yuri, and Red only contact me when they have something to say. On the other hand, Lance doesn't text at all. I figures.
야, 너 스마트폰 줘봐. 샀는데 고작 하는 거라고는 문자 보내고 전화 받는 것밖에 없는 것 같은데. 앱 같은 것도 설치해보란 말이야.
But what apps would I need, girl? Apps? I did often see ads for different apps on TV and on magazines, but it was too much of a bother to search and install, so I've never tried using one. When Zoe was just about to take my phone, the bell rang.
종쳤네. 나중에 설치해줄게.
Okay, just nothing weird.
아, 그러니까 여기는 y 이퀄 ax 자승 플러스 bx 플러스 c니까 x가 제로보다 크다고 할 때
Algebra.
오늘 수업은 여기까지다. 학력 평가가 다음 달이야. 다들 알고 있지?
Oh shit.
한 달 남았다고 놀지 말고 미리미리 공부들 해둬라.
Really? Exam so soon? Everyone was already tired from suffering through the difficult math class, but the teacher burdened us more by talking about the exam. As soon as the teacher finished talking, everyone started booing. The teacher ignored the boos and walked out of the classroom. It was so difficult trying to stop myself from dozing off. I feel you, girl. Should I take a quick nap? Oh, right. I searched for my smartphone to check for text and the time. No text so far. Ah, so lonely.
수학이란 건 아마 인류가 발명한 것 중 제일 복잡한 학문일 거야.
It wasn't that bad until they started adding letters in the alphabet in it. I agree, I'm definitely sure that the black things are letters and the white is the paper. What the hell am I supposed to do with these alien letters and numbers? I fidgeted with my smartphone and it answered. I only know the basic functions of my phone, but I unconsciously hold onto my phone.
그렇지? 나만 그런 거 아니지? 역시 넌 내 친구야. 이번 시험에서도 네가 있어서 외롭지 않겠는걸?
Yeah, but no cheating, girl. I'm not gonna like pass you answers and shit, and you can't like peer off of my answers. Unless, you know, we do like an equal trade, then okay. No thanks, I don't want to end up last in class with you.
에이, 친구는 지옥까지도 함께 가는 거야.
Ride or die together. True? Her single word has given me tickets to hell and being the last in school. Who was right in front of me?
그렇게 간단히 절교 선언을 하다니. 역시 내 편은 신비밖에 없어. 도와줘.
No, Zoe, I'm just kidding. Zoe teared up and ran towards Shinbi. You can deal with her now, Shinbi. Shinbi let out a sigh and stood up from her seat. Huh? Seeing her come towards this way, I put my smartphone on the desk.
저기 말이야.
Yes? Yeah? I couldn't help but get nervous and tremble a bit when she called me. It was so intimidating the way she looked down at me since I was sitting down and she was tall. I don't know if it's okay to say this about a girl, but she's so handsome. Yeah, girl, hell yeah, she handsome. A group of girls were looking this way with revering eyes.
잘한다, 잘한다. 가라, 신비. 10년간 폭포수를 맞으며 수련했던 너의 내공을 보여줘.
No, Zoe, why are you telling on me on Shinbi? Why, waterfall? Zoe must be reading fantasy novels these days.
병아리
Oh? What about Yeonho? Chick?
울고 있어.
Why? Why? What does she mean, chick? Hanny, you're so dumb. She means Yeonho. Baby, Yeonho is crying right now. Go to him.
저기 봐.
Where? Zoe pointed somewhere with her finger. I could see Yeonho hugging onto his math book, looking as if tears were about to fall from his big eyes. Oh my god, did the big scary man saying shit about the math exam scare you? Oh my god. He knows how to bring out the mother instinct from girls. Surrounding him were a bunch of kids, actually girls hiding their dark desires. Yeah, they have ill intentions, get away from them. For some reason, there seem to be more girls around him today because he's crying. Nobody just... It's like the end of the world if this kid starts crying. I couldn't just stay still while he was crying, so I went towards him. What's wrong?
연호야, 니 와 그러노? 와 오노?
Yeah, why are you crying?
그래 연호야, 왜 울어? 설마 누가 때렸어?
How dare
무슨
you?
일인지는 모르겠지만 울려면 이 누나의 가슴팍에서. 그래, 무슨 일인데 그래? 다 들어줄 테니까 나한테 말해볼래? 아니면 우리 집 가서 얘기할까?
No, you stay the hell away, okay, girl? Girl is thirsty. You need to sit down and you just need to back the fuck up, okay? You're bordering sexual harassment.
엄마 이 가스나가 방금 뭐라 했노? 우리 집? 집
Exactly
좋아하고 자빠졌네.
what she says.
내가 뭐?
That you obviously want to have him.
참나. 야, 너네 다 저리 비켜. 애가 겁먹잖아. 왜 괜히 분위기 험악하게 만들고 그러냐?
Exactly.
연호야, 걱정하지 마. 선생님이 알아서 다
I love how the
해결해줄게.
guys are like really protective over him too. Oh my gosh.
그래. 아이 사내 대장부가 울면 안 되지. 물론 뭐 넌 겉으로만 보면 저기 마녀들보다 훨씬 예쁘가.
야! 이 사전 이거 누가 던졌어?
He is about to go gay for him. He might be gay for him, but it's okay, cause I totally gets you. I mean, who doesn't love Yeonho?
변태에게 내리는 천벌이다. 메롱.
아유, 변태라니!
I can't understand what the hell everyone's saying. They're speaking in human language, but I can't follow their conversation at all. Henny, you need to get out more. All I could hear are the words pervert and house. For some reason, I'm more worried about the situation than Yeonho crying. Yeah, because they might snatch him. Get over there. So I was just about to get through the crowd of those weird kids and approach Yeonho. Yeonho! Suddenly a familiar figure swooshed by me. Who the hell?
연호야, 울어? 어? 세상에, 이 눈물 아까워서 어째? 누가 우리 노랑 병아리를 슬프게 한 거야? 자, 말해봐. 내가 다 해쳐줄게.
I love Zoe. Zoe's my girl.
감히 이 소희의 물건에 손을 대다니.
My property.
짱 한번 좋군. 누군진 몰라도 좋아, 다 덤벼.
You mean technically he's my property, okay? So I like your support, but you need to just stay behind the line. Zoe really is amazing. Zoe really is an amazing person in several ways. Her eyes were glaring like those of a world champion. Everyone slowly started to back away and got further away from Zoe and Yeonho. I went through the path Zoe parted and went beside Yeonho. What's wrong? He stopped crying as I went over to him. I didn't want to just hug you. And then he raised his wet eyes to look at me. He seemed as if there was something he wanted to say.
저기
What's wrong? What should I do? What's up? Since he looks cute while hesitating, ignore him. Why would I ignore him? What are these options? Since he looks cute while hesitating, ignore him. That's so mean. No. I'm gonna ask him what's up. Oh, maybe I should save this. Okay, let's save this first. Look at all my saves. I'm like on to page 2 already. Okay. I'm gonna ask what's up. Yeonho. Yeonho, baby.
이거
What? What? Huh? Math textbook?
수학책이 왜?
Are you intimidated by it? Zoe looked confused. On the outside, it just looked like a normal textbook. I opened his book to find anything out of the ordinary. There was nothing strange. No, actually, there was nothing. It was clean. What? There wasn't a single thing written in the book. Whoa, what? Huh? Yeah, yo, what the hell? What?
왜 그래?
Why is there no words here, girl? This is what the problem is. I flipped through the pages again. Even considering the fact that it hasn't been that long since the boys came to school, this was basically a new book. He didn't write any notes. Oh, are you talking about those cheating notes, like those little like side marginal lines that like past owners have like written in, and like this is the answer to this, and like sometimes they have like the answer to like the entire section of like questions. I love those books. He didn't write any notes.
저 머리가 나빴던 거예요. 무슨 소린지 모르겠어요. 선생님이 말씀하시는 거 하나도.
Oh my god. How I feel in math class. Oh my god. No, you're not stupid. No, don't say that. Oh, Yeonho must have had a hard time understanding math. I remember the time when I saw Lance and Tay do everything perfectly right after they turned human and felt embarrassed of myself. So I used to think of myself, I'm a useless person who can't even do what dolls can do. But I guess not all dolls are smart. I feel sympathetic to Yeonho talking about how difficult math is for him. I even feel like we might be able to get closer with this similarity. Yeah, yep, I wasn't wrong about math being mankind's enemy. Yes! It was at that moment.
이 수학책이 잘못했네.
So cute. That's cute. Sui snatched away Yeonho's textbook and was violently trying to tear it up. Hey, wait, what are you doing? Yeah, that's expensive. You shouldn't do that. Sui growled like a hunting dog and attacked the math book. Oh god, you just ripped it, didn't you? She was going to shred it into pieces any moment now.
씹어 먹으려고. 결국 이게 연호를 울렸다는 거잖아.
I know, but that book is expensive. I wish I had a buzzer to tell her she was wrong. How could she be so wrong? It's ridiculous. Don't take it out on the textbook. It's not the book. It's math itself. Yeah. I raised my hand to stop what Zoe was doing.
책이 불쌍해.
This innocent child. Zoe suddenly stopped her action at what Yeonho quietly yelled out, and everyone was completely silent for a moment. After the 3 seconds it took for Zoe to switch her personality, she calmly put down the textbook on the desk.
아무튼 그러니까 우리 노란 병아리는 지금 이 수학이 어렵다는 거지?
Yes, because anyone would cry when it comes to math.
제 머리가 나빠서 그런 걸까요?
No, Yeonho, no. It's because math is just a bitch in general. Yeonho, don't say that. That's not it. Math is really hard for me too.
그래. 수학 따위 몰라도 얼마든지 잘 먹고 잘 살 수 있어. 난 덧셈 뺄셈도 아직도 헷갈리는데?
Okay, that's a little bad because at least you need to know the basics. Everything else, like the angles and shit, like with the triangle, then that you can do without. Zoe completely degraded herself and made a sweet smile. Anyways, Yeonho, it's fine. Math is supposed to be hard. You don't have to worry so much. Yeah. So cute. Oh, can I just hug him, please? Hug him. Oh, okay. Even Lance, who's super smart, won't know everything. The class today was especially hard.
정말요? 란스에게도 어려운 건가요?
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard for everyone, so cheer up. Yeah. Yeonho's expression grew brighter. Phew, thank God. Yeonho finally stopped crying.
와, 세상에. 대단하다, 란스야. 벌써 교과서 끝까지 다 풀어놨잖아.
You're raining on my parade. I'm trying to make him feel better. Don't do this shit to me. Ugh. What a spectacular timing. I broke out in cold sweat at what the kids are saying behind me.
야, 진짜네. 야, 란스. 너 대체 못하는 게 뭐냐?
Guys, shut up. I'm trying to make him feel better. You're not helping.
란스, 너무 멋지다.
Damn it. Shut up. Just
이거 풀이 좀 봐. 어떻게 이렇게 깔끔하게 계산을 하지?
because he's
그러고
not
보니
normal.
아까 선생님이 란스에게 질문했을 때도 망설임 없이 대답했잖아. 완전 멋있었어.
너 외국에서 왔다고 했지? 혹시 외국에서도 영재원 같은 거 다닌 거 아니야?
Sure. I glimpsed and saw that he had written down the solutions and answers to every problem. Huh. The exact opposite from Yeonho's textbook. Hearing everyone exclaim, Lance replied in his usual expressionless face.
이런 걸로 대단하다는 말을 들을 이유는 없습니다. 수학은 정해진 공식을 대입하면 바로 답이 나오는 간단한 학문이니까요.
That is true, but the only problem is that you just have to figure out what formula it is that you need to apply to the problems. And sometimes you're either right or wrong. He must not know. He must now know how superior he is, and is in. He must now know how superior he is, and said indifferently. There will be students who feel despaired after hearing that. I'm worried. Especially the boy with yellow hair who is trembling right beside me. Cover his ears. Don't let him listen to this. Lance stood up from his seat, and he blew his final punch.
그러니까 이 쉬운 걸 못 푼다면
Ah,
머리가 나쁜 게 맞겠죠.
no, Lance, that's just mean. How could you say that? Lance left the classroom, leaving those final words. You know, for a sec, this is what I hate about guys like him. It's like for 1 second, it's like, oh, I think I may warm up to you, and I'm starting to like you, and then you go and you pull this shit, and then I'm just like, bitch. Everyone turned ghostly pale after hearing what he said. Guys, you all know Lance didn't mean that, right? Such a joker, I was the only one breaking out in cold sweat in this frozen atmosphere. This is all Lance's fault. He should at least give us a warning before dropping a bomb. Everyone stayed silent for a while. I was about to have the illusion that I'm seeing penguins in this icy atmosphere when...
완전 쿨하다.
Oh my god, who is it this time? What?
와, 아까 그 벌레 보는 듯한 표정 봤어? 역시 아이스 프린스라는 별명이 아깝지가 않아.
Oh my god, what is wrong with all of you? What?
맞아. 나도 한 번만 그 눈빛으로 째려봐줬으면 좋겠다.
I think everyone's got mad at Lance's attack. If not, there's no reason they'd be infatuated with Lance looking at them that way. I'm wrong in thinking that everyone's getting better at distorting reality, right?
그렇군요.
What? I heard Yeonho's teary voice by my side.
역시 제 머리가
No!
나쁜 거였어요.
No. It was Yeonho and not the girls who were devastated by Lance's punch. I forgot that Yeonho is still innocent, unlike them. Oh, how do I take care of this?
그건 아니라고 생각해.
Yeah, Shinbi's so cool, you tell him. Shinbi suddenly appeared out of nowhere.
고대로부터 전해지는 명언이 있어.
What? How does it go?
고대 명언?
그래.
What? What does she mean saying? What does she mean? What is it?
행복은 성적순이 아니잖아요.
Of course it's not. True? I thought for a while on whether that was a great saying. It is. A couple of girls blushed and agreed with Shinbi. Hell yeah.
야, 진짜 좋은 말이다. 누군지 몰라도 말 한 번 잘 남겼네.
Yeonho's teary eyes slowly cleared up.
행복은 성적순이 아니다.
Yeah.
수학을 잘한다고 해서 행복하란 법은 없어. 행복은 다른 걸로도 얼마든지 느낄 수 있지.
Shinbi, you're so cool.
수학은 나한테도 미지의 세계야. 아니, 블랙홀에 가까운가?
See, Shinbi's the cool one, not Lance, okay?
맞아. 신비는 진짜로 수학 못해.
Oh, is she? Oh, we're all in the same boat together. I barely stopped myself from telling Zoe that she didn't need to add the last part. Anyways, Yeonho, there must be some other subject that you're good at, and you can always study for math.
그래, 연호야. 우리가 수학 공부 도와줄게.
Yeah, we'll help you.
난 수학은 자신 없지만 영어라면 가르쳐 줄 수 있어.
We'll all be in a huge study group.
저도 공부하면 잘할 수 있을까요?
Of course you'll be, baby. Of course. To be honest, considering my own experiences, there are something you just can't do after studying. But I had to make a white lie so that Yeonho can cheer up. Well, yeah, whatever.
그럼 저 공부할게요. 도와주실 거죠?
Of course I will. Yeonho quickly cheered up and looked at everyone with sparkling eyes.
아, 내가 가르칠 거야, 내가 제일 먼저 손들었다고. 연호야, 나 믿지? 이 누나를 믿어.
No, you sit down.
무슨 소리? 이 형님을 믿어라, 연호야.
No. Well, wait. An enormous barricade formed around Yeonho just like before. Naturally, I was pushed to the back by the huge wave.
저기
I'm getting swept away by the thirst. Yeonho saw me get pushed back by everyone and shouted towards me, but our voices were buried under the overly excited kids. I doubt I'd be able to get through this crowd. Yeonho tried his best to eye me through the crowd and silently screamed for help, but I was too scared to get through this horrendous wall and go to him. Besides, if it's about math, there was no way I could help him. I could help anyways. I was worried to myself on how I'd be able to help him with his studies. But seeing the situation, I don't really think I need to step up and help him. Aw, why? But you can't trust these people. I can only pray that there's someone over there who will only help him with his studies. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Only studies, okay? No funny business. I felt like I'd soon get punished. I felt like I'd soon get pushed around if I stay around those aggressive kids any longer, so I backed away a bit. Man, I keep like misreading words and shit like that. Like my brain is just computing all sorts of shit. I felt like there was more distance between us other than the wall in front of my eyes. Aww. He always used to be by my side. But I can't hog him to myself. I should respect his privacy. Yeonho used to always be by my side. He was so cute and adorable the way he followed me like he was a chick following a hen. But it's true that on one side, that worried me a bit. But now so many people at school like him and Yeonho gets... what the hell? But now so many people at school like him, and Yeonho gets along really well with them. So it's better for Yeonho for me to be pushed away sometimes like now. I waved towards Yeonho, who was still looking at me from afar. Yeah, I guess, like, as long as, like, he doesn't get kidnapped or some shit, like, he can be independent, you know? As long as, you know, he only loves me back in the end. I waved towards Yeonho, who was still looking at me from afar. I feel a bit down for some reason. I should just go out and get some fresh air. I turned away from Yeonho, was still surrounded by everyone, and left the classroom. What?
왜 어디 가시는 거예요?
I'm just gonna get some fresh air. Aw, he thinks I'm leaving him. Oh, oh no. No wonder I'm good at watching horror movies. I see real zombies every day. Zombies here, zombies there, everywhere I go, zombies. I muttered while staring at the zombies in uniform that have taken over the cafeteria. My stomach screamed for food, but I wasn't confident enough to jump into the pack of zombies. It might have been easier if Zoe and Shimby were here, but Zoe dragged Shimby out to run around the playground saying she's on a diet or something. Girl, in your uniform, unless you got like, you know, gym attire, then sure. So I ended up bringing a sandwich I brought from a convenience store this morning and found an empty seat. I don't know if it will be enough. Oh my god, all these typos are just tripping me out. I don't know if it will be enough, but this will have to do. Oh well. I was about to sit in my seat when I saw a familiar figure far away. Yeonho! Wow, so many bodyguards as usual. Ah, he's like surrounded by girls probably. I was pretty far away, but I could easily find Yeonho. He was surrounded by a bunch of girls just as he was in class. He probably stays like that in the academy until he goes home. I felt distant for some reason. Should I go talk to him? But I already gave up going to the cafeteria, and that was going to be worse. I felt a bit better, but I decided to think of it as a positive thing since it wasn't anything bad for Yeonho. It's good to be popular, I guess. Yeah. I turned away from Yeonho. I should just get out and take a nap. I quietly got out of the past cafeteria. Aw, he's gonna take it the wrong way again.
가버렸다.
See, he's taking it the wrong way.
연호야, 왜 그래? 갑자기 먹다 말고. 이 빵이 맛이 없어? 혹시 상했나? 누구야? 이 빵 누가 준 거야? 걸리면 가만 안 둔다. 연호가 최악이라도 해봐. 지옥 끝까지 쫓아가서 잡아주겠어.
Poor baby, surrounded by lunatics.
저 진정하세요. 저는 괜찮아요. 그냥 조금
He's just lonely.
아무것도 아니에요. 여러분께 걱정을 끼쳐드려서 죄송합니다.
걱정이라니 아니야. 그래 연호야. 무슨 일이 있으면 언제든 이 누나 아니 내가 상담해 줄 테니까 힘내.
See, look at this. The thirst is showing, okay? This is a dangerous situation. He's like surrounded by piranhas, okay? We need to get him out of here.
제 주위에 사람이 많으니까 다가오기 힘든 걸까요?
Yeah. Oh, he looks so sad. Sad puppy. Sigh. Over. Classes are over for today. I was tired all day for no reason, so I just plopped down on my desk. god, I'm tired.
친구, 그거 다시 줘봐.
Oh yeah, my phone. You want to give me apps. So he came to me and shook me up. I reluctantly got up. What? Oh, my smartphone? I took out my smartphone from my bag and handed it to Zoe. The device was still strange to me since I was used to my old phone. To my old one. Even while handing it to Zoe, it felt like it didn't belong to me.
어? 잠겨있네? 비밀번호는 예전 폰하고 같지?
Hells yeah! Oh my gosh, she actually has a password for her phone because in Korean dramas, nobody, well, sometimes, like some dramas, people have passwords on their phone, but for majority of the time, they don't. Zoe habitually unlocked my phone. She used to play around with my phone even before I got the new one. The reason was she wanted to be ranked #1 on a classic old game that only old phones have. So I just told her my password since I couldn't be bothered to unlock it for her every time. I don't have anything to hide, so it'll be fine. Yeah, I didn't have pictures of the dolls in my phone just in case. If someone sees it, I'll be in big trouble.
계정 비밀번호 좀 입력해주라. 혹시 이건가? 아, 맞췄다. 너 맨날 비밀번호가 이거 아니면 저거냐?
Nah, I'll get confused if I have a lot of different ones. Exactly.
너 설마 은행 비밀번호도 똑같은 건 아니지? 나중에 네 통장 털어가면 난 줄 알아?
Zoe, are you saying that you're gonna steal from my bank account one day? Girl. Yeah, I'll make sure to report you. They say that most crimes are tracked back to your acquaintances. Zoe and I joked around talking nonsense. Meanwhile, Zoe must have started downloading some things. I saw a bunch of download signs on my phone.
좋아, 어디 보자. 이거랑 그리고 코코넛 톡하고 트윈터까지 깔아줄게. 오케이, 자, 다 됐어.
Coconut Talk is probably Kakao Talk, which is like Korean version of Line, and Twitter is probably Twitter. Oh, already? You're so fast. I was surprised at Zoe's fast hands. I would have barely typed my text during the time Zoe downloaded all those apps. I got my phone back with several new functions.
이거야 보통이지 뭐. 코코넛 톡은 문자랑 비슷한 거야. 아, 그런데 다 공짜야.
Yeah, free. You can send texts for free? Hells yeah, as long as you got the internet. What a world. How do the service carriers stay in business?
트윈터라는 것도 설치했어.
What's that? Zoe must know a lot of cool apps. Since unlike me, she's been using a smartphone for a long time.
이건 네가 등록한 사람들이 실시간으로 주저리 내뱉는 말을 볼 수 있는 어플이지.
What does that mean?
여기에 하고 싶은 말을 적으면 등록된 친구들이 네 글을 읽을 수 있어.
Yeah. So I can read what my friends say and my friends can read what I say.
아는 사람을 친구로 등록하기도 하지만 같은 취미를 가진 사람을 친구로 추가할 수도 있지. 그건 네가 조절하면 돼. 아이디만 알면 누구나 친구 등록 신청을 할 수 있으니까.
Oh my god, if I'm required to like send text and do tweets and shit like that, god damn, I'm gonna do some stupid shit. Unless there's like already like pre-programmed answers and texts and shit like that, then all I need to do is just choose and okay, fine. I understood a bit after Shinbi's explanation.
대략 알겠지? 처음에는 좀 생소하겠지만 익숙해지면 정말로 편해.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a Twitter. I don't use Twitter because nothing really goes on in my life to really tweet about. But I do use Line and Kakao Talk.
실제로 난 트윈터에서만 이야기하는 사람도 많아. 얼굴은 한 번도 본 적 없는 사람들인데 말이야. 얼굴도 모르는 상대의 글을 읽다 보면 가끔 재밌는 것도 나온다니까.
Yeah, and you can follow celebrities too. Zoe looked proud.
일단 내 계정이랑 신비 계정까지 친구 신청해놨으니까 앞으로는 내가 뭘 쓰면 네 쪽에서도 보일 거야.
Cool. Okay.
저기
Oh, is it Yeonho? Yeonho. We raised our heads at the sudden soft voice.
무슨 이야기인지 저도 함께해도 될까요?
Of course you can. Why do you need to ask? Oh, it's Yeonho. The girls that usually surround Yeonho are packing their bags and getting ready to go home. He must have took the chance and escaped.
어머, 내 귀여운 병아리 이제 왔구나. 여학생들 사이에서 계속 힘들었지.
Yeah. Don't just laugh nervously about it, because you know it's hard. Yeonho laughed tiredly. He must have really suffered. You look tired. Are you heading home soon? I thought maybe I should make him a warm cup of tea when I get home. Yeah.
네. 그런데 스마트폰에 뭐라도 있나요?
You should get a Twitter and a Coconut Talk account too, so we can be in touch and shit. Yeonho looked at my smartphone in Sohee's hand.
하? 이 아이 스마트폰을 활용할 줄을 몰라서 내가 친히 어플을 설치해주고 있었지. 지금 방금 막 트윈터에 대해 설명해준 참이야.
트윈터요? 그게 뭔가요?
At Yeonho's words, Sohee looked like she had been punched in the face and stared at Yeonho and me.
지금 내가 과거로 온 거 아니지? 연호, 너 트윈터 몰라?
No, of course he doesn't.
몰라요.
내가 알기로는 이건 전 세계적으로 유명한 어플인데.
Shinbi looked surprised that Yeonho didn't know what it is. Ah, no, don't be curious why he doesn't know so much. Ah ha ha, Yeonho grew up in a cornfield in the middle of nowhere.
옥수수밭?
Nice. So smooth. Yeah, he grew up harvesting corns. He's not familiar with electronics and all that. I made up the story, imagining Yeonho blowing her reed pipe in a field of fresh corns.
옥수수 외국
Yeah. Sohee mutters. Mutters. That typo.
옥수수
Yes, corn. Sohee's eyes widened as if she just reached nirvana.
대단해! 콘프레이크를 네가 만든 거구나?
Sure.
아니야.
콘프레이크?
Sohee, how could you be so off? Lance is like, I'm surrounded by idiots. My brain cells are committing suicide. I saw Lance sitting next to us listening to our conversation and smirking. Sohee didn't see it, so let's ignore it.
콘프레이크를 만든다고 밤낮 일한다고 스마트폰 같은 거 만져본 적이 없겠구나. 이 고운 손으로 옥수수를.
Cornflakes. Sohee, it's rude to talk as if corns are only used to make cornflakes. There are so many things you can make with corn. I thought of corn butter.
연우야, 집에 안 가니?
No, you're not walking him home. A girl who was always by Yeonho's side called in front of the door.
아, 먼저 돌아가세요.
Yes, leave.
그래. 내일 보자.
Yeah, bye. The girl looked at us and went off looking a bit disappointed. I looked around and saw that everyone had went home except us. That girl was the last of his followers. He's really popular. People can't approach Lance since he's so cold, but Yeonho's really...
좋아. 네 추종자들은 모두 집에 갔군.
Yay! Celebrate!
연호를 독차지한 김에 이 누나가 트윈터의 위대함에 대해 알려줄게. 그리고 우리 모두 트윈터 친구가 되는 거야.
Yeah, we can be twinter friends.
정말요?
Yeah! Yeonho suddenly exclaimed like a kid.
그럼 저한테 어떻게 하는지 가르쳐 주실 건가요?
Yeah. Yeonho must have wanted to use Twinter.
물론이지. 가르쳐주고 말고.
I trust Sohee more than those girls, so whatevers. Yeonho took out his smartphone from his pocket. With Sohee's help, he started downloading something.
우와, 정말 신기하네요.
내 계정이랑 신비 계정을 친구로 추가했어.
Add me too, girl.
실시간으로 글이 보여요.
Yeah, but add me too. His eyes sparkled looking at the smartphone. It was cute. He was scrolling down the screen, muttering the post he's reading. I'm glad he found something he likes other than video chatting.
신비 씨는 딸기 우유 먹고 싶어라고 오늘 아침에 글을 쓰셨군요.
He's really cute. Oh my god, such an innocent child.
그리고 소희 씨는 핫5 안구 정화용 사진 팝니다. 라고 쓰셨네요.
Zoe, how can you exploit them behind my back? What? Zoe, when did you take the photos? Yeah, I must see this. She would never have taken them with permission. I looked at Zoe and she winked.
친구에겐 특별 할인.
I live with them, girl, so whatever.
안구 정화가 뭔가요? 누나를 꺼내 닦는 건가요?
Candy that improves your eyes. Aww. Yeonho's talking like a true doll. No, I hesitated. I know it's not a good idea to explain right now.
설명하기 곤란하면 괜찮아요.
Okay, good. He must have read my expression.
그것보다 저기
What? Yeah?
저랑 친구 추가해 주실 수 있을까요? 트윈터.
Yes. Thank you. Me, of course.
여기에다가 아이디를 입력하면 되는 것 같아요.
Okay. Yeonho gave me his smartphone. Let's see. I entered my ID in Yeonho's smartphone. All you need is one tap and we're friends. So simple.
친구가
심플.
되었으니 이제 서로의 글을 볼 수 있는 거죠?
Yeah, but I don't know what to post though. I feel like Hanny wouldn't have much to say. Yeonho looked at me bashfully. He was cute the way he had a tiny smile.
기쁘다. 저는 자주자주 쓸 거예요.
I know you would. Is he really that happy to be Twitter friends with me? Okay. He didn't have to be so shy about it. I feel like getting shy myself.
그래 병아리. 나도 자주자주 쓸게.
He don't care about you. So he cut in the somewhat awkward atmosphere.
병아리는 저쪽을 보고 말한 것 같은데.
Yeah.
친구가 되었으니 잘 부탁드립니다.
Yeah. Yeonho said while bowing to Soe and Shinbi. He was cute the way he acted like an elementary school student.
그럼 슬슬 돌아갈까? 아, 오늘 가는 길에 반절 들러서 안구정화 좀 하다 갈까나?
You know what? I'm with you with that. So let's go.
나도 곧 일하러 가야 해.
Oh, then me too. I was about to grab my bag when a small hand grabbed it first. Yeonho? Why are you holding onto my bag?
저기
Why are you holding my bag? Are you what?
오, 병아리. 너 할 말 있어?
Yeah.
우린 먼저 집에 가자.
Oh, Shinbi's reading the atmosphere, but there's still Lance in the corner creeping. As Zoe's eyes sparkled, Shinbi grabbed her shoulders.
어? 뭐?
시간이 촉박해서.
아, 그래 알았어. 그럼 우리 먼저 간다.
Shinbi's such a good wing woman. Zoe looked at me as if she didn't care. Oh, okay. I nodded and waved. Zoe and Shinbi left and the room turned quiet. Yeonho, do you have something to say? Yeonho hesitated and carefully started talking.
점심시간에 사람이 참 많죠?
Yeah. Huh? Why is he suddenly talking about lunchtime?
저기 점심시간에 사람이 너무 많아서 좀처럼 편하게 밥을 먹을 수가 없잖아요.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like there are more people nowadays. To be more exact, there are more people ever since the Hot 5 transferred here. I'm thinking of eating in the classroom since it's empty.
그래요?
Yeah. Yeonho's eyes widened. Yeah, the cafeteria is always packed. I'm thinking of buying packed lunch from the convenience store in the morning. I think of the hellish cafeteria during lunch. Yeah. Having to go through that every day, no thank you.
편의점 도시락?
Yeah. Yeah, they have packed lunches at convenience stores. They aren't the best, but they are okay.
와!
He's so amazed. Why? You want them too?
마스터가 먹는다면요.
Oh. Since it was just the two of us in the classroom, he started calling me master again. I thought, oh, I guess Lance left without us noticing. Shh, we're still in the academy, so don't call me master.
죄송해요.
It's okay. It's just us two, so it's fine. But you don't need packed lunches, do you? Girls around you always get you food.
그건 그렇지만
But he want the food that you make or the food that you eat. It must be nice to have so many friends. I think of Yeonho at the cafeteria and the girls surrounding him. Unlike him, Lance is always surrounded by silence. It's good to eat with friends. I said thinking Yeonho's situation is at least better than Lance's. For me, well, I don't like being surrounded by people, so I like to eat alone.
정말요?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to bring my lunch and eat it quickly by myself in the classroom from now on, since it's more comfortable to eat alone.
그렇군요.
Aw, he looks so sad. Yeonho looked disheartened. Huh? He was probably thinking like, I want to go eat with you from now on. But like, since Hanny was like, I like to eat alone, he's like, okay, maybe she doesn't want me to eat with her. Oh, no, it's not like that. But Yeonho, did you stop me to talk about lunch?
그게
Yeah, what's up? Yeonho avoided my eyes. What's wrong with him?
벌써 어두워지려고 해요.
Oh, girl, don't do that to me. If you're gonna talk, then you talk. Gosh. Yeah, it is. Then should we... I was about to say we should go home when the classroom door opened. Who is it?
연호야!
Oh, Jesus. Is this one of them crazy girls? And she's like, I'm in love with you. It's like, I don't know. At the sudden girl's voice, Yeonho and I turned our heads to the door. We saw two girls with their bags by the door. Have they been eavesdropping on us?
역시 아직 안 갔네. 내가 아직 안 갔다 그랬잖아.
Oh, so they probably ran back all the way here and was like, and you know, one of them girls would be like, you should totally confess to him.
알았어.
Probably.
아무튼 연호야, 너 시간 괜찮으면 지금 아이스크림 가게 안 갈래?
Okay, that too.
아, 저...
Oh, he's so nervous. He can't say no. What a precious baby. Yeonho looks at me. Huh? Why is he looking at me?
어떻게 할까요? 갈까요?
If you want, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think it's a good idea. Yeonho whispered to me. Is he actually asking for permission right now? Oh. What should I say? Oh, shit! Oh, I got a phone now! Oh my god, that's so cool! Okay, anyways. Oh, Jesus. Now this is one of the choices that I'm not so sure. Like, as much as I want him to myself and that I don't trust them girls with their like thirst. But you know, he needs to have his independence. Like, he can't just be following me around like a lost duckling all the time, as you know, as cute as it is, but like, you know, he needs his individuality. I don't know what to do. Ah. Have fun with your friends. Let's go home together. Oh, I don't know. Like if like I said, like with Lance's choice of like suggesting him to join the student government or not. Like, if he doesn't want to, or if he's not interested, then I wouldn't want to impose. But like, same thing with this situation. Like, if you want to go, then you know, by all means go. I don't really mind, but just come home safely. You know. Ah. I don't know. I wanna stall and just check on my phone. Oh, there's nothing you can do with that, but I don't know. I really don't know. Like, it might seem like an obvious choice to, like, I guess some of you guys, but like to me, I'm just a very open person. I really want to lean towards the have fun with your friends, because I really do want Yeonho to have some sort of independency. Like, but at the same time, like, I don't want to push him away or like make it seem like I'm purposely pushing him away, because he seems to pick up on that, or he seems to misinterpret that, like, oh, she doesn't want to be around me kind of thing. You know what? No. Like, I feel like throughout the entire day he's been misunderstanding us and thinking that we're like avoiding him, or we're like we don't want to be around him anymore or some shit like that. So, you know what? Let's just go home together. Let's just go home together. I said to Yeonho since he looked tired. Yeah, he looked tired too.
뭐야 너? 연호랑 둘이서 집에 가려고 하는 거지?
Shut up! I don't care. What? A girl suddenly talked to me, even though I've never talked to her before.
연호랑 단 둘이서만 있으려고 하더니 속셈이 뻔히 보이는데.
So I see through your tricks too, bitch! Shut up! Don't act like you know me. Another girl glared at me and said, wait, this is getting weird. Calm down.
잠시만요.
Yeonho stepped forward and said. The two girls looked a bit surprised and looked at him.
같이 갈게요. 그러면 됐죠?
What? He's going either way? Well, I guess, yeah, like, it's like chivalrous of him to like divert the attention away from us, but like, why Yeonho? Oh, well, you know what? Like, at least by choosing to say let's go home together at the beginning, at least we let him know that we're not purposefully avoiding him or don't want to be around him. So yeah, if it's gonna end up either way of him going to the ice cream store, then the first option would be the better choice. Okay. Okay. I don't feel as bad now.
연호야, 우린 그냥.
Yeah, see, you totally made it awkward now. Good job.
너무 맛있는 아이스크림 가게라서 너를 꼭 데려가고 싶단 말이야.
Is that all you want to do?
네.
Yeonho turned around and looked at me. Don't give me that eyes. I waved at him and let him know it's fine. And let him know I'm fine. Yeonho's really popular. I should be careful at the academy. He looked at me once and disappeared with the girls. I feel a bit lonely, but I hope he has fun with his friends. I came out of the gate and checked my smartphone. Should I actually check my smartphone? I was curious what people posted on the app Zoe got for me. Zoe arrived at Banjul. My Zion is shining as always. Oh my god. Look over here. Wow. Okay, can I check my phone? How come I don't have anything? Mine's so empty. dot dot dot. Zoe really did go to Banjul. Good on her. And Yeonho. Yeonho, I'll go home as soon as I finish this ice cream. Aww. He typed that knowing it's towards us. Haha. It's like he's talking to me. I should post something too. Hanny, class is safely over for today on my way home. You guys really... Do people really use Twitter as this kind of means? Like, so mundane. It's like, hey, going home now from class. Blah, blah, blah. Red brought a bunch of chocolate snacks some girls gave him. Lance was reading Grandpa's books in the living room, and Tay cooked dinner after work. Yeonho came back while we were having dinner, and he nodded when I asked if the ice cream was good. I'm getting used to all of this. Time for everyone to go back into their rooms. I'm writing in my diary as always. I should check what she wrote. Like that, Yeonho was enormously popular at the cafeteria. Yeonho has new friends. Aww. I came back to my room and wrote about today. Alright, finished, which means I get to check it. I closed my diary and headed to my bed. Sigh. I lied in my bed and looked at the ceiling. Oh, I closed my eyes and recalled what happened today, but before that, I want to check what she wrote in her diary. Ooh. Where did we, oh my god, where did we, oh shit, like all these, like, I totally forgot since we like skipped over a good chunk of this chapter that we didn't check back on like stuff that she wrote in that meantime. Okay, where the hell did we leave off? Oh, okay, this is where we left off. Okay, so this is here. I'm just probably gonna read this on my own time, but like you can pause the video and read it yourself. But I'll only read the recent entry that she wrote. Is that? Okay, so it's up to here. So I've really been feeling the Hot Flies popularity these days. Everyone's so popular, but if I look closely, I notice a pattern. Quiet kids seem to like Lance, noisy kids seem to like Yeonho, mature kids seem to like Yuri, and Tae's popular with the romantic types, and Red is just popular. All around. Some of the girls who like Yeonho have such loud voices. Is that why he seems more popular than anyone else? Everyone surrounded him at the cafeteria during lunch. I guess that means Yeonho has a lot of new friends. I wonder if his ice cream was good. Oh. Well, that's all. I closed my eyes and recall what happened today. I was worried since he's a bit introverted. I'm glad everyone at the academy likes him. Yeonho seems to have new friends. I worried over nothing. I hope Yeonho's building his own world. Although he seems to be swayed by the girls a lot. I hope he gets over that. I really wish they make good memories at the academy. I feel sleepy. Ever since the dolls became human, I fall asleep easily. So sleepy. Like that, I was sucked into sleep. That's... someone's in my room. Who is it?
주무세요?
Oh, yeah, no. Awkward. Anyways, it's Yeonho. No, I'm just about to fall asleep. Or I am asleep, and he looks asleep.
마스터, 또 이불 안 덮으시고 이대로.
Oh.
감기라도 걸리면 어쩌려고 그러세요? 아.
Damn, Hanny just like knocked out cold.
있잖아요, 마스터.
What?
저는
What?
마스터가 너무 좋아요.
Is he confessing to us while we're asleep?
제 마음 아시죠?
Duh. I was hoping you would. But this is so cute. So sweet.
제 옆에 항상 있어주세요, 마스터.
Hells yeah.
마스터.
What? Oh, is he leaving? Okay, that's the end of that chapter, and I feel like this is a good spot to actually leave this episode. So I'm going to end here, and then we can continue on to the next episode. I'm so excited! Oh my god! Like, where is this gonna go now? He actually he confessed to us in our sleep, but still, I feel like this relationship is moving along really well. So hopefully all the choices I've made so far are the right ones, and that we get a good ending with Yeonho. And yeah, so until next time then, bye!